Alright, so this is just a quick update. It's been a long time since I posted. A couple of reasons for that. One, the whole shutdown COVID thing has been crazy. But really, this is an update to just let you guys know about some things I've learned. Turns out that I did not get some very good information with regard to California law and what I can and can't do to this truck. So part of this is just to let you guys know. So just to back up and remind you where we got to this point from, I wanted to put something newer, more modern into this truck, and I went to the local bar office, which is the Bureau of Automotive Repair here in California. And I called them and I talked to the guy there and I said, what can I do, what can I not? He said, you will talk to the referee. So I talked to the referee. These guys are not bar employees, but they're contractors that represent bar. So whenever you do something, you modify your vehicle, or in some cases for it to pass smog, you have to go to a referee that looks it over, makes sure it's legal, signs off on it, puts a stamp on your door, and then you can be smogged every 2 years as normal. So I talked to the referee, and the issue that I ran into was he told me that whatever engine that I put in this thing had to be of the same weight category, weight class. And I said, well, what does that mean? He said, well, it's just the same weight as your same truck. So that was very confusing to me because this truck is about 5,500 gross vehicle weight. And you can get a newer F-150, if you got a quad cab and one of these new trucks, they can be 8,000 pounds. So I said, well, where's the cutoff? What's the line? How do I know what weight class that I can pick from? And he said, well, just same weight class. And I said, well, that doesn't answer my question. He goes, it's just got to be from another truck, another half-ton truck. I still wasn't really satisfied with that answer because I know the state of California, there's got to be some limit to it. So I went back to the bar office and I said, I didn't get a good answer from the referee, and I'm looking for how I can define these weight classes. Where's the definition? To which the guy responded, they're really hard to find. And I went, great, if the guy who is running the office doesn't know where to find them, how am I supposed to know what I can and can't do? So he's the guy who told me that, look, you can do anything as long as it's at your weight class or better. I said, what does that mean, better? He goes, well, for example, a car has higher, stricter standards for emissions than a truck. So you could go to a truck. And that's what led me to buying that donor car that I told you guys about, which is a 1993 Lincoln Mark 8, because it had the 4.6 dual overhead cam. Fast forward a couple of months, I bought the car, I started down pulling the engine out of this, I started removing the engine out of the car, and I had an exhaust question. So in the middle of the COVID shutdown, I try and get a hold of a referee, which is not easy to do. So I left message after message after message, couldn't get a hold of anybody. I finally, through a friend of a friend of a friend, got the cell phone number of the local referee. And I called him, and he said that yes, that used to be true, that you could put an engine in of the same weight class or better, but the most recent revision to the law says that no, you cannot. It has to be the same weight class. So the best that I have found is that a half-ton pickup is a half-ton pickup is a half-ton pickup. And I have to stay below 8,000 pounds gross vehicle weight, and it has to be a light truck. So the state of California actually goes off of some federal weight class standards, and there are light truck standards, and there's actually a light truck 1 and a light truck 2. So a light truck 1 would be things like your compact pickups, like your Ford Ranger or your Chevy S10 or Colorado or something like that. So it would be the light trucks is the LT1. The LT2 is somewhere around 5,000, depends on the state, and it depends on what document you read. If anybody has an idea of what the official limit is, you can post it in the comments and let me know. Bottom line is the local office, what they told me was not correct. I went to the referee, and then I went beyond the referee to the regional manager, which took me 3 months to get a call back. So I really have, in my mind, wasted a lot of this time when I've had some time to work on this. It took me a long time to get a call back. And the regional manager confirmed what the referee said. That donor car is worthless to me in terms of the engine swap. So, we're kind of starting over again. I do have some videos that I'll post on the rest of pulling the engine out of this truck. But stay tuned and I'll kind of tell you the plans that I have moving forward with a new engine. Thanks for watching.